It's time now for a look at the latest in local news and the news. Good news for employees with the Wayne County School System, as last night the school board met and the board voted unanimously for a proposed salary adjustment as all employees received $2,000 just in time for the holidays. CARES Act money available, similar to what the county and city of Jesup did for their employees. School employees will receive the money this week. The board tabled the new voting districts as there's an issue with the maps. They state they have a call board meeting set for Monday at 9 a.m. to address that issue. Other news, the school system with two major construction projects underway with the track and the renovation of James E. Bacon Elementary. Here was the update Tuesday on both projects by School Superintendent Dr. Sean Kelly.
All right, so for the track, the new water well is installed. Electrical work for that is complete. The irrigation is on the track and is being completed, and hopefully will be completed before the end of this week. And that irrigation obviously is for the field inside the track. The sod is scheduled to be completed the first week of January. The asphalt paving for the track was completed last week. The asphalt has to cure for 30 days before the track surface can be installed. Our goal is to have the surfacing begin January 10th. So it should take the installers approximately 15 days to complete that. So hopefully the end is near, hopefully. James E. Bacon, concrete slabs have been poured for the new gym connector, the annex connector, and the majority of the new admin area. Block masons should be topping out walls for the new gym connector this week and continuing on to the annex connector as well as inside of the annex. They are scheduled to pour the concrete slab for the remainder of the new administration area tomorrow. And then the new cafeteria next week. The contractor is coordinating with the city to shut down the water and relocate some of the existing utilities over the Christmas break to allow progress to continue without disrupting school activities at all. So we'll make sure that happens and everything's back up like it's supposed to be. The electrician is working to finish roughing in the new kitchen by next week, which will allow us to have all the slabs for the new addition poured by the second week of January.
And once again, those updates on the two construction projects. Another discussion last night, but an item that was tabled was the discussion of increasing the compensation of school board members in Wayne County. Board member Bruce Harris said right off the bat that he's not in favor of the proposal, but the chairman and Sharon Daniel in favor of raising the current pay. Ray Davison said he believes it's not smart for a politician to vote himself a raise. He was part of that discussion on Tuesday.
I would certainly entertain discussion about raising the stipend for the board that would be elected in the subsequent election.
Right.
I think that would be something that, as a group, maybe we could support.
None of this would take place until that term starts.
Oh,
this
okay.
is not about,
you know, and again, it's just a personal thing. I've all the time that the board members spend working for the citizens of Wayne County, so I certainly think it's something that needs to be discussed. And Nick, that's welcome news that you said it wouldn't take effect till after the next election anyway. So I would say, though, as a group, I would like for us to table it until Joe can be here and have more discussion, but yes, certainly it warrants talking about for sure.
And, you know, I agree, I understand what you're saying, but unfortunately, that is the only way that procedure takes place and, you know, occurs, and, you know, and everything. And
I understand that.
yeah, and I guess if you look at inflation, and you look at not only inflation, just time, and the time that when the original stipend was put in place, and the time frames, we're in a different time. You know, it is what it is, and the demands are even different than what they were at that time. So.
Yeah, school board member Joe McPipkin absent from Tuesday's meeting under the weather, and board members wished him a speedy recovery, as do we. But with Joe McPipkin absent from the meeting, the item on increasing the school board members' pay was tabled. The board had a discussion about student discipline and addressing bullying at the schools and how administrators are dealing with that. Dr. Sean Kelly assured the board that student discipline is a top priority. He says the board can rest assured that the issue is being dealt with, and again, is a top issue under his administration as superintendent. Several recognitions last night. They recognized the state first place winner in the GSBA state video contest. Again, Ben Wynn recognized for that. Also recognized Chelsea Wynn, teacher Bradley Bates, and Ken Widener. Dr. Burgess also recognized Good as Gold recipients from James E. Bacon, student McKinley Rogers, parapro Mindy Mosley, and first grade teacher Erica Sisson. Personnel approved Tuesday certified recommendations: Bethany Byward, Arthur Ross Smith Elementary, Kristen Kendi, James E. Bacon. Classified resignations, Allison Beasley, Jesup Elementary, Robin Popple, James E. Bacon, Maria Wingate, James E. Bacon. Certified transfers, DeAndrea Cooksey, Jesup Elementary Instructional Coach, the Jesup Elementary Assistant Principal beginning January 3rd. Miles Mosley, Wayne County High School Teacher, the Jesup Elementary Assistant Principal, 50%, and Wayne County High School Teacher, 50%, again beginning January 3rd. Classified recommendations, Tiffany Blackman, Scriven Elementary, Angela Eason, James E. Bacon, Stacy McMinn, Odom Elementary. Classified resignations, Michelle Brewer, Odom Elementary. Classified transfer, Wendy Horn, Central Office Speech Medicaid Secretary to Central Office Special Education Secretary. Let's look at your school board meeting from Tuesday. We'll come back with more news after this word from our sponsor or other commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Public invited to come out and meet Latham Sadler, candidate for U.S. Senate, this Wednesday evening, tonight, 6 to 8 p.m. The Ultimate Steak and Seafood at 362 North 1st Street. Sadler brings his campaign to Jesup, seeking the Republican nomination for U.S. Senate. Again, he'll be our guest this morning on the world famous Butch and Bob Show, but again, you can meet him in person this evening, 6 to 8 p.m. at the Ultimate Steak and Seafood. Christmas in the park in the city of Scriven set for tomorrow night between 6 and 9 p.m. Snow for the kids, a train ride, lighting of the tree, hot chocolate, all taking place tomorrow at the Grace Community Center at 501 Bill Royal Street. Also for the kids, bounce houses and obstacle course. 42,000 pounds of snow will be on hand. This is an annual event hosted by the city of Scriven, who again wants to thank all who pitched in and donated work to restore the park after vandals struck over the weekend and destroyed the decorations and stole the lights. $700 cash rewards now being offered for information leading to the arrest of those persons responsible for all that damage. Again, if you know who was responsible, you can make yourself a nice $700 cash payment. Call the Scriven Police Department at 579-2211 or the Wayne County Sheriff's Department at 427-5970. Again, Christmas in the park set for Thursday, but again, they're looking for who's responsible for destroying that display over the weekend. Again, a $700 cash reward is being offered. Wayne County Chamber of Commerce set the date for its annual Eggs and Issues Breakfast, the date Friday, January 7th. It'll be held at Coastal Pines Technical College from 8 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Tickets available now at the Chamber, $25 for members, $35 for non-members. This event allows our local state leaders to give a preview of what's expected to take place in the upcoming legislative session. On hand will be State Senator Blake Tillery, along with State Representatives Bill Werkheiser and Stephen Meeks. They'll preview what they believe will take place up in Atlanta. Again, tickets available at the Chamber. For more information, call the Chamber at 427-2028. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor of the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes: the new sentencing date has been set for the three men found guilty in the shooting death of Almont Arbery. Judge Timothy Walmsley has scheduled the sentencing date for Friday, January 7th in the Glenn County Courthouse for Travis and Gregory McMichael and William Roddy Bryan, all found guilty of murder. Only decision by the judges: will he give life with the possibility of parole or life without the possibility of parole? Federal prosecutors are also set to try the three men for federal hate crimes. That trial set for February. Arbery was shot to death back in February 23rd of 2020, 25 years old at the time of his death. After state prosecutors obtained the murder indictment last year against the three men, a federal grand jury in Brunswick handed down a hate crimes indictment against them. It alleges that the McMichaels and Bryan used force to intimidate and interfere with Arbery's right to use a public street because of his race. Maximum penalty for the hate crime is life in prison. U.S. District Judge Lisa Gobby Wood has scheduled that trial for February 7th, and in this case, the McMichaels and Bryan will be represented by court-appointed attorneys, not the lawyers who represented them in the murder trial case. The defense has motioned that this trial not be held in Glenn County, but another courthouse in the Southern District. Those options are courthouses in Augusta, Dublin, Savannah, Waycross, or Statesboro. This Saturday evening, the Odom Homecoming Committee is sponsoring indoor movie night in the Odom City Gym. Double feature, The Polar Express and The Grinch. Again, the movie will start at dark at 5:30. Bring your own blankets and chairs. Refreshments will be available for purchase. Again, that's taking place this Saturday in the city of Odom. Community Blood Drive Monday, December 20th at the Calvary Baptist Church Gymnasium, 415 East Cherry Street. For an appointment, visit their website, redcrossblood.org, or call 1-800-RED-CROSS, 1-800-733-2767. And Wayne Memorial Hospital employees donated 392 toys to the Wayne County Toy Drive. Also donated $1,500 in cash in lieu of buying Christmas gifts for their physicians. Wayne Memorial Hospital donated $1,500 to the Wayne County Toy Drive. Employees also added to the gift by donating 392 new unwrapped toys. Local physician also donated monetarily. Again, the hospital donating that to this year's Wayne County Toy Drive. That's going to do it for the latest in the local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan, have a great day.